Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. Are we going to use this scientist anytime? 2 random texts and an inspiration from medieval or Renaissance. So here's medieval, Renaissance. So these 2 things never happen, right? So what I could do is tech crossbows, get my 2 crossbows, pop that scientist, and we get these last 2 Eurekas. I think that's a pretty good plan. And then we'll get 1 over on this side. So it could be that, which would be disappointing. Hello, Wonder. Are they double-sided axes? No, they were just like single axes. They had some double-sided that they took out for like a picture at the end and stuff. But no, they were like single. They were pretty cool. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It wasn't crazy expensive either. So then it's either going to be this, this, or this. None of which I really care too much about. I don't even know that I want to found my religion yet. I might just chill. And my axe. What's up, Maestro? Speaking of axe throwers. Axe thrower extraordinaire. Mr. Maestro. Oh, hi.
Landscape. For all around were rocks of the weird.
Yeah, waivers were signed for sure. Can you bring your own axes? That I didn't ask.
Some placed on or next to others in ways that seemed to defy every law of gravity.
Okay. BYOA. Let's get some more. I don't really care too much about the extra charges. I'm going to buy... Well, no, I do care because we don't have that much faith. Sorry, Maestro. Sorry, not sorry. We'll want another builder here. I'm going to send him down from here. Let's just chop this first. Might only be chopping this one settler. I might have to buy the last one. Hoping they can help us clear this. Swap the coast. Yeah, that's a good idea. Not that we're working them. We will soon. Yeah, so we get those 2 chops. All right. I need to save some spaceport tiles. We should reserve those. Unfortunately, this won't be on a river. And one of the nice things you might not consider is build your spaceports on a river to take advantage of the 15% production. But I'm hoping to buy them, which is why we're saving up so much money. Could actually just go... Well, no, you could build yours up there. That doesn't matter. You're fine. I just need to keep that one available for my cap. And then over here, we should be fine as well. Here, maybe we do build it on the river. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, I have a few chops here. What do I want here? They could actually use the housing, but I'm not really building another industrial zone up here, I don't think. If you settle on the geothermal, it kills the +2 adjacency. No, that is gone now. You can actually settle on a geothermal vent, and you gain the science, which is nice, and then you can still use it for the adjacency. So they fixed it, which is awesome. You get production boost from having a spaceport on a river only as Egypt. 15% production towards districts and wonders if placed next to a river. The dam seems useless, though. I mean, I guess the amenity's okay. It's 19 turns. think I'd rather have just like culture. Man, I'm just gonna get this shrine. Oh no, Puddin'. Think you have setting up your districts in advance? You mark them, but once you're able to place them, they can't go where you marked them? I would have to see a screenshot, Thud. I'm not sure what's going on in your game there, but that doesn't sound right.
I'd imagine the whole world is...
I'm just chilling here. Okay. So we get the rest of our Eurekas, which is nice. All of this is Eureka'd up. We're about to get to the Enlightenment as well. It's good on timing. 7 turns till growth. I gotta give them food. Yeah, just send put some screenshots in there. But yeah, you can't put luxury, you can't put districts on luxury or strategic resources. That's a really good point, Captain Planet. So if you reveal one, like for example, if we were to reveal Niter, we could have Niter like right here, and that would block my district. So it can happen. Repair that. That might be the only settler I can really afford. We need to get up to aluminum. Wonder if it's better to go right here. No, because we still need all this. And let's get 2 shipyards.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground, mercy.
And yeah, that's a good point. You can put them, as long as you lock in or build your district before you reveal it, then yeah, they can technically go on the same. Why are we getting so many tornadoes? Oh, right, disaster setting 4. All right, I'm going to hold you down here to repair what's damaged afterwards. Let's not do that. Jimmy, thanks for showing up, buddy. Have a fantastic day. Food is really what I want. So I guess this is fine. It's not ideal. It's only 1 food, but it gets me to 4, and I'm going to need that industrial zone. Well, need is a strong word. I'm going to get that industrial zone. I don't think I'm going to get Ruhr at this point, though. It's not as important as it used to be. Casa.
New opinions are always suspicious.
All right, let's run both the science policies here. I'm going to be done with this. This, not so much. Could run liberalism for amenities. Oof, Mr. T, that's brutal. It's probably fine. Don't really want to override that. I think I'm just going to build some builders. And then let's go unlock St. Basil. I'm not even going to worry about the culture from founding our religion. We can save that for later. The religion doesn't really benefit us. We don't have the faith to spread it anyways. Okay. Type of benefit would I need to see from a governor to not take Magnus as your first governor? You know what would be cool is if there were like a another governor that could help you expand, but maybe not through the form of production. Like, I don't know, like some ability to be like, settlers trained in this city get 2 extra movement. Like, I don't know, something like that. Like, that's maybe a bad example of it, but something like that could be interesting. Stinking tornado.
We can no more have
Please, you get paid.
Do they do
Saltus, thank you for the 19 months, my friend.
Do you get paid more?
Welcome
if they
back.
Do stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I mean,
Yeah, I like Liang's builder charge. She's usually my second one, for sure. Saltus, thank you so much, buddy. How you doing? That's frustrating, Atlas. I'm sorry, buddy. That sounds rough out there, Themis. I'm going to go ahead and buy those things. Helps our production in quite a few cities. Enjoy lurking, Willa. Thank you for being here. I guess. Helps with amenities. It's probably better to just... So that's 8. Meh. Hey, Alan. How you doing? She has been in every game. Like every game. It's kind of silly.
Please. You get
Don
paid?
Giovanni,
Do they do
yo!
stuff to your butt?
No.
Do you get paid
Thank you for the
more
Twitch
if they do stuff to your
Prime.
butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Banana phone.
Thank you very much. Welcome back into the shop. Good to have you. Was she in the game when we played as Scythia? I believe so. Hattusa is here. Okay, so at Divine Right will... Oh, I just sent out my envoys. Mortal's kind of similar, Vague. Like, you need to spend... You just need to make sure you're getting enough cities, expanding quickly enough. And yeah, generally speaking, ignoring religion. Covered in paint. That sounds fun. Welcome in, man. I kind of like painting. Maybe I'm weird.
Please. You get paid?
Do they do
Let's
stuff
do
to your
open borders here. Fable, thank
Do
you for the
get
14
paid more
months.
If they do stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back into the shop. Good to have you here. Much appreciate. All right, now we can explore. What I would like to get Hattusa in there. Catching up in science.
Astronomy is much more fun when you're not an astronomer.
That is brutal, Ortis. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. These apostles are crazy. What up, Dumb Crumb? Watching on YouTube and getting into Civ. Glad to see you online. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Good to have you here. It's my all-time favorite wonder. All-time favorite wonder? I mean, it's Colosseum, but now that I can't get it anymore, it's hard to say. Like, Petra I probably have built more than any other wonder. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say. It just really depends on the type of game it is. Yeah, Pyramids is a good call. Pyramids is fantastic. It just pays for itself over and over, it feels like. The Dwar, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. AI is prioritizing Coliseum a lot, yeah. TOA, nah, it's not my favorite. I build it often just because it's often gettable, and it helps you with a culture game just to have a wonder to put your theater squares next to. So this is 2Y. Strategic plus 2 mines. This is better in the long run to go here. Great bath. Yep, we did. So I guess we go steal tech boost from him. Oh, man. Sorry, friends. Oh, my allergies. Oh. Oh, it stings. It hurts. Okay. That's intense. That's a good call, yeah. And that's what's fun about the wonders is that you can just kind of be adaptable. You can like the ones that you're meant to like.
Please. You get paid.
And Dubcrum, thank you for the
Do they
prime.
do
Welcome
stuff
on in.
to
Holy
your
cow.
butt?
No.
Do you get paid
Much
more if they do
appreciate.
stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine.
Thank you,
I'll
thank
do
you,
it.
thank
I'm
you.
in.
Hey.
And welcome on into the shop, my friend. Good to have you here. Thanks for the value for value. Where do I go with this? Seems okay. So we're ahead of Robert in culture. That's good. At least it's some advantage. I will do my best. I will do my best, Umcrum. Meh. This is just so meh. Especially when you consider where you want to build industrial zones. Like, they want to be next to your cities and, like, next to aqueducts and things. This is just so useless. That's got to be the worst great person in the game, right? What do you guys think? It's got to be the worst one. Yeah. If you could come up with a worse great person than that, I'd love to hear it. So when you're on your engineers and how good they are. Let's take a look at the last couple. Yeah, sure, Wonder Production is nice. That's usually pretty bad. Favorite stream mods? We don't use any. I don't really use any mods these days. Oh, this doesn't feel good enough to run, does it? I'd rather have this. Science in religious districts bad if you have no religion. But there's at least a time and a place for that. Right? There is a time and a place. Like when we did OCC Russia, that great scientist is the best one to get, right? So there is at least a time and a place for that versus like when do you ever want to culture bomb industrial zones? The answer is never. Nice, Themis. Alhambra, Kotoku.
If you're the bank $100, that's your problem.
Industrial zones give 10 tourism's the worst, but at least it does something. At least it does something. You don't often want it, but it does do something. God, these disasters, though. How are we getting so many tornadoes? Like, I have had to repair districts more times than I'd like to admit here. I mean, I guess that's disaster 4, but like, how is it just tornadoes? I've never seen this many tornadoes. Zizzy. Yeah, I've got some nice yields there. This is broken again. Stop. Oh, disaster 4. It's like actually brutal, huh? I have broken stuff everywhere. Yeah, that one. Try a disaster 5 mod. No, thank you. Oh, that industrial zone. What a waste. Yeah, the districts, the aesthetics on this game, I think, are fantastic. Yeah, we're going to do a research station city. Let's make some trades. Oh, she likes me too. Hey, you bring light in. How you doing? Don't want that one. Don't want to give him amenities. Not great, but I'll take it. Just gonna pop out walls real quick. Oh no! Sorry, you bring light in. That sucks, dude. Hunting for jobs is pretty much the worst. Pretty much just the worst, my friend. Sweet. But again, okay, I appreciate your research, Soccer Man. Read all the great people and abilities, and I agree that Industrial Zone Culture Bomb is probably the worst. Probably the next closest is Mary Catherine Goddard for the +1 diplomatic visibility. I don't think so. It depends on your game, and she does come a little late. But remember that having an extra diplomatic visibility with an opponent gives you combat strength towards them. So that she basically reads to me gain 3 combat strength. So it's not as bad as you think if you consider that little fact. Now, if you're not warring or anything, whatever. But at least there's a time and a place for it. God, this all sucks. Oh, chemistry, you're so far now. Why are you so far? I'm gonna go to radio first, I think. Oh, this gives me time to build wonders, potentially. I don't know that I get the Ruhr in time. Speaking of wonders. And then I actually want Liang here. And maybe we'll get her promotions eventually. That seems to be going okay. So what do you guys think? Settle the aqueduct one? Probably not. Not just we would settle the aqueduct one just to gain this deer chop, and I don't think that's worth it.
But as I headed into the heart of...
Okay. Have to chop here eventually. Could have had Magnus there already.
I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell.
Holy yields. Holy yields. It's insane. For me, dumb, they're generally inefficient. I mean, sure. Yeah, usually. Depends how long your games are going. If you're in it for the long haul or if you're doing a space race, I think using a few industrial zones is fine, but I wouldn't build them in every city. They get very expensive. The more of a district type you have, the more expensive that district is to get. So I think generally, like, use them sparingly. Like saffron. Pays to have specialty cities? Yeah, I think so. Like here, like one amazing coastal city. Seems good. Gold city. Seems good. Science everywhere, because that's our win con. Get rid of this for now. This I still need. Although this is Renaissance medieval class. That applies. That applies to this. That's one of my favorite wonders to spawn next to. It can just give you some stupid yields, which are fun. Like, we boost this eventually, but I really need to get to the aluminum to start stockpiling it. Or at least be able to settle it, right? So we can still maybe have the option of getting another city. Are you serious? Stop! Why am I getting the worst disasters? Where are my floods? Why aren't you flooding? All you're doing is tornadoes. Look at this. Like, it's an absurd amount of tornadoes that have all hit us. Thanks, Slappy. Game's telling me to move back to the Windy City? Probably. It's possible, Sammy. Especially since we don't care about appeal. It's a little bit low on my priority list, though. All right, I want to make sure I'm not doing this wrong. Okay. Alrighty. That is a flatland desert tile. I love it. This is so irritating. It's from the disasters that have hit it. The haboobs. Oh, there's still... Oh my god, I just saw this. What? I'm sorry, what? Cool, I'm gonna come get it. It's gonna be a tech boost, and it's gonna be the best, because late game tech boosts are worth a lot of science. Best civs geared towards culture. You can check out my ranks, actually. And I organize them in a couple different ways for you. And if you're watching over on YouTube, this is always in the link below, so if you want to see it. I have not updated this since the most recent patch, though, so keep that in mind. But if you go over here, you can see which ones I think are the best. So those are your top culture. And then here's the ability breakdown if you want to see how I rank each and every ability. Should all be pretty straightforward. So... Yeah, it actually, it is a little brutal sometimes. Yeah, maybe I do get an encampment up here. I think that makes sense.
My man.
Hopeback, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. This one I want to buy. I'm never going to be able to afford spaceports. I'm too greedy. Oh, hey, look. It's like we literally just did this. Rumble. Working on it. Stinking tornado, stop. Stop breaking it all. Oh my god. This gives me food eventually. Mostly I'm just gonna chop you later. I guess for now, meh. I'm just gonna leave it. I'll have 3 cities that'll get a double bonus from the research. Just the one will. Because snow. You need snow. And that's the only spot I have snow. This one won't work. Yeah, so just the one. Egypt's going okay, Resthum. Not at all. Not at all the type of game I expected it to be, but hey, that's all right. We're adaptable.
But once you have tasted flight, you will walk the earth with your eyes.
So that adds in tourism to our sphinxes. Not that we're mass on that.
And having seen a non-market economy,
Yeah, you're welcome. Bookmark it if you want, Dumbcrumbs. You can absolutely have access to that anytime. Tis public for a reason. Six turns until growth, then we can finally get a commercial hub here. All right, Magnus is here. Oh, I was like, why can't I? It always makes me happy, sad. That was a fun sentence. So this is 50. What's our best city at the moment? It's actually this one. Could have another chop for Rur, I guess. What do I want here? I still think I like the encampment idea the best. I guess I should have built it here so that I could get this farm triangle. Although this will be a farm triangle enough. Oh well. It does kind of remind you of Vegas, doesn't it? What's an encampment do? Okay, so there are a couple reasons we want to get encampments. One of them is to be able to stockpile more aluminum. Aluminum is kind of the bottleneck for late game space races. And then you can also, since I like to go wide with spaceports as opposed to just building one like I used to, you can take advantage of this guy. 15% production towards space race projects if a city has either a military academy or seaport. So,
do you get paid more
those
if they
two
do stuff
reasons.
to your butt?
No.
Tom, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back.
Happy anniversary, TGM.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what the 3-month anniversary is, but it's definitely a smile from this guy. Thank you so much. Welcome back into the shop. And if you're watching over on YouTube, you too can join us here live on the internet over at twitch.tv/thegamemechanic, because for now, I have to say so long. We'll see you in the next one.